Hi everybody, it's the beginning of 2020 and what a year it was in 2019. Back in the early 2019 I filmed the Razor Revival series where I got these old Razor E200's running, had Razor E300 which had been modded and tried to get that running with relay. But anyway, back here some 9-12 months later, looking at these Razors and I'm thinking, you know, I should pull them out, see how they run, get the boys out, have some fun on the Razor electric scooters, and yeah, you know, gonna rip them out. Let's see how they're faring. Try to chuck them on the charger and see if there's any life left in these Razor scooters. Wow, she even switches on. Well, still got charge in it. 9 months. Well, let's see if the second one's got any charge in it. Oh, look at that. Second one's trying to go as well. How good is that, folks? These two Razor E200s, rejuvenated nearly a year ago. Look, haven't even been charged, and these things still have a bit of life left in them. Well, let's go have a look at that Razor E300. Toss this junk one aside. And then we have the E300, which was, if I remember rightly, we did that relay hack on this one, but as I showed you guys with this relay hack that we did, the batteries just took an absolute hammering. Now what I've got is I've got a new 500 watt speed controller and throttle assembly to go on this one, so we might get this one out as well, and we will fit that new speed controller and throttle assembly that I've got. Now for the Razor E300, check out what we've got here. We have got, hopefully, a twist throttle and a variable speed controller, 500 watts of goodness, so we don't destroy any more batteries. I'll put a link into it of where I got this from. We can see we got this 500 watt, 24 volt speed controller, but the best part about this is hopefully this twist throttle, as you can see I haven't opened this yet, so opening it up now for the first time. Can't even get it undone. Packaging's that good. Look at that. Keys, everything. Twist speed controller. Brilliant. So what we're going to do is we're going to get that speed controller in, this speed controller in and hooked up, this twist throttle on the Razor E300, put a fresh set of batteries in, and let's see how this goes with that 500 watt motor. Now I've unwrapped it. What a cool looking twist throttle this is. You can see it's got the twist throttle here. It's got lights to indicate the charge of the battery, and it's got keys, so you can obviously lock it up. But also 500 watt speed controller. So I reckon with that 500 watt, well, I'm guessing it's a 500 watt motor on this Razor E300. This is just going to be fantastic. You see the twist throttle action there? Fantastic. So the first thing we've got to do, get this old junk Razor switch off. I'm not going to call it a throttle, it's because it is just a switch. It's just on off on these Razor E300s. So get an Allen key in there and twist that off. Oh, it's a bit tight. Here we go. Excellent. And guessing that just pulls off. Yep, get the old twist grip off there. Get that off. Junk off. Fantastic. And let's get this new twist throttle on. Just chuck that on. Slide it on over the end. And I reckon we just line that up about like that. So when you're riding, arch it back like that. Yeah, I reckon that'll be. Yeah, I reckon that'll be perfect like that. So this has probably got an Allen key on it as well. Let's have a look. Oh, yep, Allen key under here. So let's just get the Allen key in there. There we go. Do that nice and tight. All right, excellent. This has even got a charging port, this speed controller. However, you can see the polarity is around the wrong way. So I'm going to try and get a small pin, because I reckon with a small pin we can change those pins around on the connector. Here we go. I've just got a small little screwdriver here, and with the screwdriver hopefully we'll be able to get these pins out. Here goes the first one. Let's see if we can get the second one out as well. There we go. Now if we swap them around the other way, it should be perfect for the polarity of this charger. Just pop that in there like that. Perfect. Now let's see if we can plug that in. So we can even hook up the charging port, fantastic. Now what do we got? Brake light? Nah. Don't know what that is. Don't know what that is. What we need is to work out what we hook up to the throttle that's going through. We can get rid of this old junk in here. Don't want any of that. The old relay setup going down to the motor. So let's get rid of that. No instructions with this, of course. So we'll have to work out what we're doing here. Alright. So we got a bunch of wires coming in. Yellow, blue,
red, green. There's not really much indication, so it's all in Chinese. I'll have to go do a bit of research. On the speed controller that we bought here. Alright folks, jumped on the internet and found a wiring diagram for the Banggood 24 volt 500 watt motorcycle brush speed controller and scooter throttle twist grips. So what do we got? We've got battery, thick black, thick red. So thick black, thick red, that'll go to the battery. Got motor, thick yellow, thick blue. We've got thick yellow, motor negative. So once again, like I saw with that that charging port, thick yellow should be going to thick black. So I'm going to have to change those around. So I'll get my screwdriver and see if I can pop those out and change those around. I'm actually quite surprised that it, out of the box it's not better labelled, and I'm surprised that it doesn't actually have connectors on the throttle that actually match the speed controller. But anyway, such is life. Didn't take long to do a bit of research. So really on the throttle, I just want to show you here, we've got 3 thinner wires, the red, black and green. Obviously we've got positive, negative, and then you've actually got the variable input that will goes down to the speed controller, the green wire, and then we've got the yellow and the blue. They're slightly thicker wire, and what they're actually for the key, the on-off for the key. So we'll start with these 3 smaller ones, which is actually the speed controller. Now they connect down onto this connector here, which has got the positive, negative and the blue for the control. So we simply connect up the positive, the negative, and then the control. We've got the green from the throttle going to the blue on the speed controller. Now we've got the on-off switch, and all that does is closes the circuit. And that comes down to this connector, which has no label, but it's the red and the blue on the speed controller. As you can see, we've got the bullet style connectors from the throttle, and we've got this other connector. So I'm actually just cut those off temporarily, just to test it. I don't have any connectors to use, and they're different connectors anyway. So just cut those both off. What I'll probably do is solder them up, to be honest. I don't intend to pull it apart once it's actually together. Got our throttle inputs. We've got the switch. Now the other one, whilst I was researching, was also the brake switch. That comes from the brake lever. We could actually hook up the black and the yellow to the red and the black. It's a different style connector. For now, I'm more interested in see if we can get this speed controller actually running. So I can't really be bothered hooking that up. What that does is it kills the power to the rear wheel when you pull the brake lever. So we'll probably hook it up later on. But let's first of all see if we can get this speed controller working. Now really for the moment of the truth.
Whoa! So that's going to work. That's good, folks. So, when I put the key in, how's that with the variable throttle? How's that with the variable throttle?